Hey guys, Nathan, your mom's okay here today, bringing you a Team Defender on Carbon. So please enjoy. We'll be talking about three topics. I think they're really important. Well, one of them's way more important than the other two. So sit back and relax and enjoy. Anyways, for the topics we're gonna be talking about today are the reason I'm taking online school, which is the main reason, the main huge reason. The DLC for Xbox that's coming out on April 16th, and the DLC for PS3 that's coming out on April 12th. So please enjoy. Anyways, the first topic, why I'm taking online school. So I'd like to bring this up because lots of my classmates are, friends with me on Facebook, and they all wonder why I'm down sometimes on Facebook, like depressed, I guess you could say, and why I want to take online school. Well, here you have it, guys. There's three reasons. First reason is because some girls I talk to at my school, when I start talking to them, they get the impression that I'm a creep or a weirdo, and or just a stalker or something like that. And this is prejudgment. Like when I start talking to them, I say hey, or simple words like hey, hi, what's up, and they judge me, and then I start getting ignored, and I feel really bad. That's pretty much the first one. It really hurts me to be ignored by somebody I just start talking to, and some other friends that I've known for a while, like friends I've went or not, girls I went to school with for a while. I say hi to them, and it just really hurts me inside to be ignored, or just like, hey, this kid's not worth talking to because he's ugly or whatever, or he's too smart, because I have the issue. I go through that a lot. But I mean, I just it's the first reason, and I really don't want to talk about this anymore, honestly, because I'll get emotional about it, and I don't, you guys, I really don't want to do that. Anyways, the second reason I really want to take on school is because the people around me are just, some people around me are just so rude. Most of the teachers are really awesome. I mean, I like the teachers. They're really cool. Most of them are laid back. Even my quote-unquote strictest teacher isn't as bad as everybody says she is. But most of my teachers let me text and whatever in class. They really don't care because I'm usually ahead of the game, as if I complete my stuff on time. But the people around me, such as the students, or I guess you could say, the main reason we're going to school. It's just a great example is if you accidentally bump into somebody in the hall, they make a dramatic scene about it, and they claim that this person's so terrible because they bumped me in the wall, which isn't really a great example, but it's an example you guys could all relate to, and it's way different in my school. Like it's pretty much just, I don't know, people overreact, and the people are just so rude, It's not really much of the bullying issue. It's just terrible, the harassment. I put up with enough of it being above, I guess you could above average intelligence at my school, but I shouldn't have to deal with it. And then you have the third subtopic in this major topic, which is because of the fake friends, and I'm not gonna get into much detail, but basically, guys, I'm trying to find out who my real and fake friends are, and it just really, I get people hit on me, like, not like, relationship wise or freaking like gay wise or anything like that, but like they hit me like, like physically hurt me, and they're quote unquote my friends, but that's another reason I really don't like my school. So anyways, guys, getting off the school topic, all you guys are pretty much, the topics that you guys are all pretty much looking for were both my PS3 and Xbox subs, and PC actually. The Xbox DLC is coming out April 16th, and it's called UPRISING. New UPRISING DLC map pack for Black Ops 2. This was leaked a while back, actually about a week or two ago. Some guy took a picture of it on his camera because one of the Best Buy representatives was smart enough to actually put a display of the new map pack poster out on there with a price tag on it. So, it gave us all this information. I have three things I really want to talk about in the map pack that are going to make me kind of exciting me. The new Zombies map, it's called Mob of the Dead. It'll be taking place in the Alcatraz prison, which is in real life. It's south of the San Francisco area, and it's a prison that's on an island, so it's really hard to escape. And if you do escape, you're pretty much gonna have to go through lots and lots of swimming to even get into the mainland. And what this makes me think is this map is gonna actually be terrifying. According to Treyarch, it's quote unquote the most terrifying zombie experience that we have ever made, and I really hope they go up to that promise, because I am not doubting him. I actually think this might be telling the truth now about being more terrifying. So that's one of the things I'm looking good for. The other thing is the 2 maps. One of the maps is called Studio, and it's pretty much a remake of Firing Range from what the picture looks like on the poster. I wasn't really much of a fan of Firing Range, but now that we have these new kill streaks and new guns, I'm curious to see how it's actually going to work out. You know, if it's actually a good idea or a bad idea to have. And the other map is Vertigo, and for any of you guys that have played multiple, or have I'm talking mostly of PC guys, because you guys can see the files in Warfare 2, but there's a hidden file in Warfare 2 that is actually a cancelled map called Vertigo. It makes me wonder is maybe Treyarch got permission from Infinity Ward, never know, to put a cancelled map in their game. Because if you guys have seen Vertigo, it's actually a cancelled cancelled Warfare 2 map, and it's basically High-Rise, but a smaller version. So instead of using that map, they used High-Rise in the final beta part of the game. So it's cancelled, and it makes me wonder, maybe, perhaps, it is the map from Warfare 2. Heck, I'll be surprised. But anyways, this gameplay / commentary is coming to an end, and for the PS3 guys, we have new DLC coming out on April 12th, and you know what that means? That's right, you could put some Kawaii camo, Bacon camo, Benjamin camo, DS2S Meritos camo, along with some new reticles, and calling cards. So I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. I go 36-8. And if you guys have any relatable things having to do with the school issue, please post them in the comment section. And you could also give your opinion about the new maps and the new camos coming out. See you guys later. Bye.